Hello and welcome to episode 15 of Unknown to World Known. I've made a mistake again. I've played a game we were meant to show on camera, but it's fine. So in the cup, we ended up actually getting knocked out. We last showed you Ralphos, I believe. So we lost 4-2 to Bodo, but I don't mind that too much because they are strong favourites to just destroy the league. We then lost to Fram Larvik in the cup, which was really annoying. Then we bounced back from that, beat Monjardalen 5-1 in the league, with Idrissi counteracting the point I made about him in the previous episode by getting a hat trick. We then lost 4-3 to Oslo, so as you can tell, we can score goals, it's just if the other team can score goals, that's where we have a problem. We then drew 1-1 with Asane Football, with Royton getting us the goal. And then we've actually won our last two games, beating Arendal 2-1 and beating Egersunds 3-2 in what was quite an entertaining game. So we're back now. We're going to do Stordals, Blink and Ailsund. In the league, we're currently sat in 10th place on 13 points. So we're 6 points above the playoff spot. Asane and Stordals, they are really struggling so far this year. They're already 4 and 5 points respectively off the relegation playoff even. We've actually got a positive goal difference, I didn't realise. So what we're going to do now, we're going to jump into the game and see how we're lining up. Okay, so we're back and we're going with a lineup of Leah in goal, Freiburg, Molberg, Meyer and Groven at the back four, Farah, Niklaisen, Reuten and Soldvit as our midfield, and Maritz Hansen and Idrissi up front. We've had a problem recently with our centre backs in that Chelgen, I forget exactly what his name was, and I probably couldn't pronounce it anyway. But the new centre back that we brought in, he doesn't partner well with Molberg, whereas Mayer and Molberg have a really good partnership. So at the moment, I've gone back to Mayer and Molberg just on the basis of they like playing together, so it makes sense to use that to our advantage. Groven now taking a free kick, Niklaisen looking for Soldvit, and it was a poor from the. Oh dear, that's even more poor as Lillebo gets a shot away but saved by Leah. That was a bit poor from our forwards, giving them a bit of a chance that we didn't really need to. Idrissi bringing that ball down brilliantly, and he's camera shy. Off camera, he was on fire. We've brought him back on camera, and his finishing's gone down the drain. Not sure what to make of it. Maybe. Oh, Molberg's just been megsed, and another save from the goalkeeper. We need to try and stop these chances that they're creating like that as they have a free kick deep in their half. Mayer heads it out to the ring where Solvet picks it up. Reuten finds Groven, who sends it through for Idrissi. He's past the first man. There's a trail of 4 players chasing him. Maritz Hansen brings it down, plays it through for Farah, who puts us 1-0 up. And as Farah, I thought maybe Maritz Hansen had waited just too long to play that pass, but it looks like Farah was just onside. Idrissi with a very nice run there, and look at the way they're all around the way they're defending. It's like what the analogy they make about it's like school kids, they're just running at the ball. They're not paying attention to what's happening in the game. That's what that looked like. They've got a free kick on the edge of their area now. Cartum, oh, what a free kick. Forward Warway doesn't actually move, which is quite impressive as well. I mean, Leah's. Oh. Maybe Leah should be saving that actually, looking at that. But nevertheless, we're back in with a goal kick, and Idrissi has brought that down very well. And he's had a shot from range, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. We have been very efficient with our shooting here. 7 shots, 7 on target, which is very nice to see. We just need to try and get a few more of them past the goalkeeper. We've got a throw in here. Groven's going to launch this into the box. And it's missed by the goalkeeper, and Farah making it 2-1 right on the stroke of half time. And that has to go down as an error from the goalkeeper. Yeah, he has misjudged that terribly. And we're going to try it again. Will he misjudge it again? Sort of, but not quite to the benefit of us this time. Farah to the far post, and Solver has headed that past the goalkeeper. So again, goalkeeper, if he claims that the first time, if he claims that instead of just flicking it on, then very easily it's 1-1 at half time, but instead it's 3-1 thanks to 2 goalkeeping errors, and we'll take that all day long. I imagine that's... Wow, I actually didn't go up that much from those. I would have thought the chance that... I would have thought the chance that Farah scored the first mistake, that must have been quite high on XG because it was an empty net. He had the chance to go into. Idrissi's now through. He has a shot and it's saved by the keeper this time. No howler there. We're going to make a change. We're going to bring Freiberg off for Andresen. And we'll save our other 2 subs for a bit later in the game. Andresen now with a free kick on the right hand side. Plays it to Farah, who eventually tries to get across and it's blocked straight away. Ball through for Maurits Hansen, who controls it very nicely. He sends it across to Solvet, but it's blocked, headed away. Groven now finding Nikolaisen and Reuten. Maurits Hansen sending it out to Groven on the wing, who sends it into the box and it's knocked away. And now it's headed away, but Solvet picking it up deep. He sends it through for Idrissi, who very, very tamely has the shot at the near post. And at the 70-minute mark, we're going to look to make our next change. We're going to send Vinjor on in central midfield. Vinjor has been coming on for Reuten a few times. I think what we've been missing as we take the free kick, what we've been missing in central midfield was a playmaker. We were playing with a Carralero instead, and since I've made the switch to the playmaker, that seems to have really given us a lot more control in games than what we were having before, as they whip a cross in, and Malberg deals with that very nicely, as we know he is good at. Strand now trying to get the cross, but again, good block by the defender. And now Sandmail ugged out, and it's intercepted by Vinjor, who finds Idrissi. He's run away from his man, and he's run round another man, and this time he's buried the goal. And that really comes down to defenders just not tracking him, just giving him the chance. But we'll take it. And now we're going to send Elsbuttingen on for the last 13 minutes. I mean, this defender here, Fiske, he made no attempt to go with Idrissi. Very, very odd decision, but we're not going to complain because we found ourselves 4-1 up now. And the ball forward to no one. Fiske does pick it up there. They've switched to like a 5-3-2 as well, which is an odd choice at this stage of the game. A ball through for Lilbo, and it's gone wide. And now we've just got injury time remaining, really. Groven trying the long throw, and this time the goalkeeper does manage to hold it. And he sends it long up the pitch. Malberg heads it down. And that was a questionable pass by Farah to no one. And Groven now stopping their passing, ends up finding Soldfeld. He's looking for Farah on the right hand side, but doesn't manage to get the ball to him. And now Lilbo trying to break for them. Engsmere now on the ball. He sends a cross in, and they have managed to get a goal through Lilbo. I thought that looked offside from the header from Stock, but maybe not. Let's have a look. Oh, just onside. Very well timed run. You've got to give him credit for that. But luckily, it doesn't lead to any sort of miracle comeback, and we've won 4-2 in our first game of the day, which sees us climb up to 9th place. So we're making a bit of progress now in the league. A very shaky start I was a little bit worried about, but we seem to have got that under control. And now we'll be back for the next game against Ailsund, who are just above us in the table, so it's a big chance for us here. We're back in a moment. Okay, so we're back for the game against Ailsund now. We're going with a lineup of Leah in goal, Andresen, Malberg, Meyer, and Groven as the back four, Reuten, Vinjor, Farah, and Soldvet in midfield, Maurits Hansen and Idrissi starting up front again. Vesterland is back from his recent injury. He's on the bench, so we'll hope to get him some minutes towards the end of the game to build his fitness back up. He's been out for a while, so we don't want to rush him straight back into the first team. And now we get kicked off for the first half. In between episodes, we actually had in between matches, I should say, we actually had a match as for Liechtenstein, which we played Bosnia and Herzegovina in the Euro in the Euros qualifiers, I should say, and we've actually beat them 3-1, which was a very shocking result considering how strong Bosnia are with Dzeko up front, and we managed to keep him limited to just one goal. Grover now heads away back to Vinjor, sends it back to him and looks for Idrissi, but it's just a lump forward more than anything. And now Andresen really didn't get close to him there and nearly cost us a goal if that had been a better shot there. So not a bit of a shaky start from the right back there, and Meyer now gets it down to Vinjor. They exchange passes. Soldvet turning his defender and sending it back to Meyer. We're just going to build a bit of control in the game, and then a long ball up the pitch straight to the goalkeeper, and he just passes it out. They're willing to take their time. Andresen having none of it and sending it back out towards Soldvet, but sends it straight to their right back. They're now attacking down that right hand side, and a decent shot that goes just wide of the post. And in the early first 20 minutes or so of the match, they have had the better chances, but not neither side really having much in the way of a chance. They're having shots. Soldvet heads it down, but thumped up and Meyer collects it. Groven and Vinjor now. And it's gone out towards Maurits Hansen, but again, he's getting out jumped in the air multiple times today. Reuten nicks the ball there, sends it through for Idrissi, and how many times does Idrissi get a chance that he really, really needs to start burying? He really is camera shy, because during those few games that we played off camera, he was on fire. He had a hat trick in one. Idrissi bringing the ball down now. Maurits Hansen with his chance 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, and Maurits Hansen makes no mistake. He is not camera shy, and absolutely buries it. A little forward roll to celebrate without actually moving anywhere, and it all comes from a lump forward from Leah. This is the thing: the lumps forward, they work in the right circumstance. Ourselves and Ailsund's in the first half, we've had some lumps forward that aren't actually. They don't seem thought out. They're lumping them forward to no one. With both teams have been doing it, and as it stands, we could actually climb as high as 5th in the league here. I imagine the way this is displayed, we're one of the later games playing, so I believe some of these teams have already played. We need to make a change at 70 minutes. We're going to send Skalgon for Farah, and we're going to bring Vesterland on for Andresen, and then swap the leave fullbacks around. So Vesterland getting his first bit of football following that knee injury that he had. And now Nenas plays him back to Magri, who's looking for the ball forward, and it ends up, oh, they hit the post, and Mayer just absolutely having none of it, gets rid of it. And I think with the last 5 minutes to go, we're going to drop Idrissi. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. First try. We're going to drop Idrissi off the pitch for Kjeldsen, and he's going to sit in the middle of this back five, while Maritz Hansen will be the lone striker for the last 5 minutes or so as we just try to see out the game. And hopefully it looks like we're going to pull that off, and we have done. A 1-0 win against Elsons. Very good performance. 1-0. Nice and comfortable 1-0 really. They didn't create much in the way of chances other than that chance at the end where they hit the post. The fans are quite happy with it. I'm quite happy with it, more importantly. So, I mean, they have more shots, but I'm pretty sure XG-wise, we actually had the better chances, if I'm correct in things. Advance while we're off camera, and we'll look to see where we can come back. Yeah, we're not going to find that out, and I don't think you can find it on here. That should be an XG option on there. So what we're going to do now, I think we'll come back for Fredrikstad and Mjøndalen. Yeah. No, tell you what, we'll come back for Fredrikstad and Mjøndalen, and then after that we'll play those 4 games offline and come back for the last 2 games of the season. So that's the plan. We'll be back on the 13th of August, the day after my birthday, in game, and we'll obviously, of course, we're keeping an eye on the job centre. There's not really anything going at the moment. We're on a Continental B license. So they won't let me get the A license at the moment, but we'll keep asking them. We're not actively looking for a job. We're just checking what's available, just in case a big opportunity is spotted anywhere. Mainly, what I'd most like is a team where the manager's left to go and manage someone else, and they're already well established in the league, quite high up. Like them, for example. No, not them. These, for example, they're first in their division. I don't want to go there, but as an example, a team that's doing well in their league already. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like. Comment down below how you think we're going to get on the rest of the season. We're currently 5th. We're in the playoffs. And also, please subscribe if you're enjoying the series. We're going to be going on this for quite a long time, the way this is going. I think we'll probably be looking at least like 50 episodes or so before we're in a position where we might be winning the Champions League. So do subscribe and keep coming back for more. Thank you very much for watching.